Prabhupada quotes that famous verse, Mam Bhakti Kandya Panar Janmana Vidyate. One who is purified of mature consciousness returns all back to Godhead, does not return to the spiritual. So to go back to Godhead, or to return to the spiritual abode of the Lord, one has to cleanse his heart completely of all material contamination. You cannot expect to go back to Godhead unless your heart is completely clean. Actually, once in 1972, I asked Prabhupada this question. I said, will everyone in ISKCON go back to Godhead? So Prabhupada said, no. He said, unless you rigidly follow the instructions of spiritual master and you free your heart from all material dirt, you cannot go back to Godhead. So that's very clear that we have to free our heart of all the dirt. And there is so much dirt reflected through unlimited material desires that are there. So the Krishna conscious process is a process by which we endeavor to cleanse the heart. And if we cleanse our heart completely of all material contamination, then as Prabhupada says in the purport over here, one can go back to Godhead. And if we are not completely pure, if we still have material desires, then stay on in the material world. Yam yam vapi swayam bhavam. Wherever your mind is at the moment of death, that is where you will go. Now at the moment of death, where will your mind be? Somebody may say, this makes Krishna consciousness very easy. Let me do what I want, but at the moment of death I'll think of Krishna. But it's not so simple. But the laws of nature, at the moment of death, your mind will be on those activities where your mind is focused when you were alive, active, healthy. And if you have been practicing Krishna consciousness, then at the moment of death also, you will have the ability to remember Krishna. But if you've been practicing material consciousness, then at the moment of death, you will not be able to remember Krishna. Ante Narayan Smriti. That at the moment of death, some or the other, one must be able to remember the Supreme Lord. That is why it is said, the Krishna conscious movement teaches you how to live and how to die. It teaches us the art of living and the art of dying. Dying is actually a very big art. The materialists always teach you that you should die in an atmosphere where your family is next to you, smiling. But our philosophy is we should die remembering Krishna. Just like in the Bhagavatam, in the 5th canto, you read the story of King Bharat. And in the story of King Bharat, you see that even though King Bharat was so austere, even though he had sacrificed his beautiful wife, kingdom, children, etc., and he had begun to practice great austerity in the forest, still, because of a little bit of attachment that he developed for whom? That he developed for a deer, he had to pay the price. And in the purport of those verses, Prabhupada explains that Krishna wanted to show that doesn't matter how great a devotee you will be, but if you do not take precautions and follow the standard, then anybody can get caught. One cannot think, well, I'm exempted from the rules because of this. Even King Bharat did not get exempted. He was such an exalted devotee, but he did not get exempted. He also got trapped. So, we must understand from this that actually this process has to be very, very carefully followed. One should not deviate from this process at all, and if we strictly follow the process, then actually one will be safe spiritually.